chooses to. What do you make of all this?
Look, I think if you're Brandon right now, I think, look, the hold in is obviously the smart way to go. And if you see the writing on the wall and you don't feel as though another team's going to step up and channel their inner Mike Ditka and give John Lynch your entire draft, then you probably have to say, hey, look, I understand where I'm at in terms of this negotiating process, and I have to go ahead and play by their rules for now and kind of reconvene with this later on. But look, if you're John Lynch, see, this is just the opposite of Dak Prescott. If you're John Lynch, John holds all the cards here. He holds all the cards. And you're right. He did say, if you want him, come talk to me, but it's going to cost you. And if I'm Elliot Wolf up there in New England, I'm going, so what will it cost us? What might it be? Because Drake May sure would like to be able to throw to Brandon Ayuk. And we have some salary cap space. And we have some draft picks. What you want?
There's one. That's a good one. I like it. And there are other places that it could be considered. And Tim, what I'd like you to put into perspective for us, if you could, because I think a lot of football fans, they see the huge numbers that are put up by other receivers and other offenses. And they're in San Francisco with their incredibly creative running game and the way they distribute it with Kittle and McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel. I think a lot of people don't put Brandon Ayuk on the same level as some of the other top receivers in the NFL. Tim, should they?
Yeah, they should, because when you look at last 2 years, over 70 catches, over 1,000 yards, and you're doing that with all of those other guys you're talking about. Like, it's hard when that's the case. You go somewhere else where you're going to get targeted a ton. Look, Brandon Ayuk is a guy that, easily 115 catch guy with massive production somewhere else. So, yeah, I think that's the case. And I would just say this, John Lynch, Stanford educated, Hall of Fame player, knows the locker room, been a member of the media, been a GM for a while now. This was not a slip.